Hey guys, thank you so much for tuning to my YouTube channel. This is your one and only Como Jones. We want to take the time to thank my followers who continuously follow my page. It's been a roller coaster with my page. I'm not gonna lie about that. Hopefully once my truck gets legal, because good news, from probably my last video and stuff. Good news, I got my brakes fixed finally. So hooray on that. But for the most part, what I'm saying I'm gonna eventually get my vehicle legal and stuff. And I'm gonna try to do some different scenes when it cools off because I'm in Houston, Texas, and if you know that, it's like walking outside with a blow dryer on high in your face. So but when it cools off, I'm gonna do my best to create some different scenes, go to like some parks and stuff, whatever, or just wherever. You know what I mean? Because my backgrounds and stuff are just how they are and everything, and I don't have my stuff edited right now because I don't have the proper equipment to edit videos. So you're getting everything raw and uncut. As you can see, I have on a regular shirt because my tank tops are they're kind of fading away and stuff, man. So they're kind of looking bad. So I need to sit here and be like, man, I just need to change it up. But I will be getting some fresh tank tops, and you'll probably see me back in my tank tops. But as for now, you get to see me in this. Today I want to talk to you guys about, what I'm saying, it's really nothing that, I've I've studied much, what I'm saying, but I've always been applying it to my life and to myself. And what I'm saying, and that's just it's my character, you know what I mean? And I've said it, countless of times in different videos and stuff, but what you say, out of your mouth, what I'm saying, make sure you can back it up. You know what I mean? And the reason I say that is because after my friend Milton passed away, and I had a lot of people that came to me and stuff, and this may sound really harsh to some people, but I had a lot of people cry and stuff, and wish it should have, could have, would have, and all that things or whatever. And I told him, I said, you got to make your peace, whatever. He's over there, make your peace and stuff. And I've had people, come up to me and talk to me and stuff. And some people were in shock because they still had my phone number and everything from all these years. And I remember having people tell me that if you ever need me, call me. What I'm saying, I'll be there for you. This and that, blase blase. And long story short, I don't get those answers. I call them and first they used to hey this and that or whatever and stuff, whatever, but I don't get the phone calls anymore, or I may get a text message that just may tell me something simple. Granted, I understand that people go through um, trials. I understand that people just go through life in general, not necessarily just trials, but let's just look at it this way. I understand that people go through life. What I'm saying? Life in itself. When you look at the word life for each individual. It could have trials, it could have troubles, it could have just busyness, it can have so many different things. What I'm saying? Like when I look at my name Zacomo, what I'm saying? My name Zacomo has, many different, names that, fall up under it and everything. However, what comes out of your mouth, you should, back it up. What I'm saying? If I tell somebody that I'm going to pray for you, then, I'm going to pray for you. What I'm saying? It might not be right there on the phone. What I'm saying? It might be in my, alone time or something. It could be whatever. You know what I mean? But, I do my best to, whatever I say out of my mouth to someone, that I try to live up to it. You know what I mean? Because you just don't know what a person is going through. I may be on the phone with somebody, like me and Brooke, we can talk for a good hour and 20 minutes easy. And then when we get off the phone, I don't know what the other 23 hours that she's going through in her life and stuff. So, whenever she calls me, what I'm saying, it may be, a breath of fresh air and stuff. And, like iron sharpens iron, what I'm saying? Like we encourage each other and stuff. And, we talk to each other and everything. And, a lot of good things are happening, in, as far as life goes and everything. And, um, I just look at just situations and stuff. It's disappointing, with people and everything, but we're human. You know what I mean? And I can't sit here and just be completely nice about the whole thing, but I can just say that I understand that some people are busy. Now I can also understand that some people just don't want to be bothered. You know what I'm saying? And if you're one of those people that don't want to be bothered in life, then you don't need to put yourself out there and say that you're going to be there for somebody and not be a person of your word or be a person of your bond. What I'm saying? Like people go through their own trials and stuff in life, and you may have a person who really puts a lot of, trust in you. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy because, we put, we give the right things of us to the wrong people. You know what I mean? And it's sad because, for me back in the day, what I'm saying, I put a lot of trust, and I don't necessarily want to call those people wrong. And when I say those people, just, just people that were in my past, not per se as far as church people or anything like that. I don't necessarily want to say they were wrong, but what I'm saying, when you put too much trust into a person and a person doesn't live up to that expectation to what they say, what I'm saying, you'll get hurt. You know what I'm saying? You'll not necessarily just get hurt as far as just, oh, they didn't call me and stuff, whatever. But what I'm saying, you may be a person who, don't know anything, and they could be, a influential parent to you or whatever they could be to you, and things of that nature. And you just try to call them to say hello and stuff because you're probably down, and you've called three, four, five, 10 times, and they don't ever call you back once. You know what I'm saying? That can result into a hurt. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily a bitterness. Some people get bitter and everything, but I'm saying it can result into that. So therefore, for me, I have to do my best to be in the best example for myself when I look in the mirror, despite the flaws and things that I go through. You know what I'm saying? Like I always tell people, and I always say it too, that, even in my wilderness, like I still believe that I'm in the wilderness and stuff, whatever, because I'm still, dealing with certain things, but I've embraced that. I've taken responsibility of that, but I'm still trying to, find the good in my darkness, in my valley, to, what I'm saying, to show love and stuff, because to me, to show love and to just to love in general is a decision. You know what I'm saying? Like I make a decision to love myself. I make a decision to love people. I make a decision to sit here and say that, hey, I'm going to be there for you. I need to check up on you randomly and stuff because I genuinely care. Because also, I've been in situations to where I personally have tried to reach out to people because I'm drained, or what I'm saying, I may need just to, not necessarily vent, but just need to hear a positive voice. You know what I'm saying? Like there's times that I've done that, and no one has reached out to me. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll get a text message that says, just keep your head up. That's it. Nothing else. And and it's kind of like, why did you even offer to be there for a person, what I'm saying, if you're not that. Now, this is not a video, I hope none of you looking at this video and be like, oh, you're just complaining or whatever. It's not that. My whole purpose of this video is to share that, if you are a person that is talking out of your mouth that says, I got you, I pray for you, if you need me, whatever, if you need anything, call me. If you say any of these type of things plus then some, and you do not hold up a standard to that, you need to stop running your mouth, period. You know what I mean? Like that shouldn't be a characteristic, because it shows you who you really are, as a person. You know what I'm saying? Like, because a lot of people just like to talk, you know what I'm saying? And it's not the fact that, like I say, it's not a attack thing. Is not, to sit here and bash anybody or whatever the case may be. It's just that if you talk about it, be about it. You know what I'm saying? If you're a person of your word is your bond. You know what I'm saying? Because people go through, whatever they go through in life. You have people that are trying to forgive, the just the world itself, because what I'm saying, because the world keeps bringing hurt into their life. You know what I'm saying? Like people go through so much and everything, and then when you finally come to a person that says, hey man, I got you. If you need anything, call me. If you want me to pray for you, this and that, and you don't hold up to any of these expectations, that drives a person away. You know what I'm saying? That drives a person away, and that lets them be in their own world, and they become bitter, and then they sit there and go, well, I don't need anybody because no one was there for me. That's all this the whole point of this whole video was about. It's not a person, it's not a violin story for myself, you know what I'm saying? Because obviously you see me that I am doing well, but for the most part, if you're about yourself, man, if you're about that, be about it. Don't sit here and just talk about it, and just to hear yourself talk, or just to think that the universe is gonna give you a star for saying that, hey, I thought about it and I said it and cool, and but I don't have to do it. Don't do all that, because that part goes attached to your name. You don't want to sit there and be like, oh, here's Zacomo. Zacomo said that he was, going to do this and he didn't. So that makes, boom, that creates a name for Zacomo. You know what I'm saying? Like that creates he's just a bunch of talk. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't, his actions, his words speak more than his actions. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's different scenarios that happen. So, like, whenever you look at your name, you know what I'm saying? Like, my name means thank you and stuff or whatever, but as far as just the other different titles for your name, what does it represent for you? You know what I'm saying? Like, how does it represent you when someone looks at you and says your name? You know what I'm saying? What do people say about your name? You know what I'm saying? I had a girl, she felt some reason to be real honest and stuff or whatever, and she had sent me a little message and told me what she how she felt about me and stuff or whatever. And one of the things is she's just like, you want to see the good in everybody, and you want to be good, for everybody. You want to be nice to people. You want to love everybody. You want to help everybody. That's true. You know what I'm saying? Like, other people can see certain things, just with your name alone and your character. So, point being, at the end of this, I just want to say that if you're a person out there that, what I'm saying, if you're about, if you're running at your mouth saying the things that you say, what I'm saying, as far as being there for somebody, being their friend, calling them whatever, then do it. If you're not that type of person, then don't do it. Don't even utter those words, because, I don't know if the universe is going to grant you a plus or minus for that. I don't really care about that part. But as far as the character and stuff that you uphold, you need to be that person who you say that you're going to be. If you're going to call somebody cool, if you don't even want to talk to them anymore, just say, hey, look, I lied. I don't feel like talking, whatever the case may be. But definitely be a person of your word, and just don't do that, because there are people who rely on that phone call or to be able to call somebody as far as needing an outlet and stuff, and if they don't have it, then that's going to drive them away. I want to thank you guys so much for tuning to my YouTube channel. It's your one and only Zacomo Jones. I love you. Peace out. I'll talk to you soon. Later.